Good morning, everyone. Happy WIP Wednesday. This is Karen, your host of the Morning Hook. I'm so excited to be here with you today. I hope that all of you have brought your WIPs to share with me. I know I can't see them, but at least tell me in the chat whether what you're working on. I'd really love to hear about it. And make sure you like and subscribe to this video so that you will be notified when I go live. And also ring the bell. That'll tell you when I go live, but live and when I drop a new video. And I'm hoping in the next couple weeks I'll have a new video for you that'll be other than my live stream. Today's WIP Wednesday, and honestly, I only have one WIP to share because nothing has moved except for one WIP this week. I just haven't had time to work on anything other than this one at night when I am watching TV with my husband. And it's almost to the point where I am caught up. I've been working on my blanket that I am using the Twisted Ambitions Full Spectrum Yarn Club this year. And I have actually just started last night, excuse me, June's color. So I am on color number 6. I'm going to open this up a little bit so you can see it. Hang on a second here. I have to make sure I don't lose my tail. There we go. Okay, so you can see that yellow at the top. That is June. And I'm going to back up just a little here. And so here are all the colors of my blanket so far. So there's 6 colors so far. And I just saw that my July color has shipped. It should be here by Monday. So hopefully next week when we do WIP Wednesday, I will be able to show you the new color that's going to be added to this. And once I finish June's color, my goal is that when I get the new color for each month through December, I will add it to the blanket within a week of receiving it. This is my nighttime project because it's pretty mindless and I can either be watching TV or chatting with my husband or listening to something and working on it. But so there's 6 colors so far. I'm gonna flip this over so you can see them all. I'm really excited that this is turning out better than I expected. And it's wonderful because it's not super warm. It's getting hot here in the Pacific Northwest. So working on it has not been a problem. I just noticed Carlene popped in. Good morning, Carlene. I'm glad you love it. I love it too. It's really exciting that it's getting there. The ripples remind me of the seashore. It does kind of remind me of the seashore too. It's more because this full spectrum is music related, and so the ripples are kind of, I think we've talked about it before, the melody, but I'm also you guys should know this, I'm a big fan of the seashore. So Linda's here. Good morning, Linda. How are you? I just showed off my project. I don't know if you saw it. Oops, let me take that off the screen here so you can see all my colors. I just added June to my project. So what are you guys working on? What's on your hook, on your needles? If you're knitting something, I don't have anything to share other than this blanket right now because I haven't worked on anything. Carlene, I love that. That's awesome. Yes, I can see the melody too. Yep. So it kind of covers a lot of bases, doesn't it? I do too, Linda. The colors in this are beautiful. It's going to be the full spectrum of the rainbow, I'm sure, which is amazing. And, you know, being a Christian too, it's like the rainbow of the promise of God. So I really love that for me. I mean, that's what I look at it as too. So anyway. So what are you guys working on? Let me know what's happening. Do you have any projects you're excited about or anything? I don't know. Whatever you want to talk about. You know, I only have one project. What I can tell you is today's July 1st, and I can tell you that I just dropped a new pattern. It's called Summer Sunset Socks, and it's part of the Summer of Socks. And it is a 3-color sock. It's cuffed down. Really excited. There's going to be a drawing at the end of the month, and today we're drawing the winner for the June sock. There's 6 entries. I'm really excited. If you're part of the Summer of Socks, make sure you go into the group for the Summer of Socks and get the link for the Google Meet call where I'm going to draw the winner, so you can see that. And I'll show you guys first. This is what the winners get. The winner gets a full skein of each of the colors that I used for that sock pattern. So that's what we're doing. Okay, I just saw somebody in here. You're still working on oh, yay, you're about 2/3 done on the baby blanket. I know that you're tired of it, but you're really close to when it needs to be done, right? So I'm glad you're that close. That's awesome. That is awesome. And Carlene is finishing a crochet along shawl that I had to stop 2 months ago due to family. Yes, I understand that. You know, there have been so many crochet alongs and knit alongs that I started that I had to stop due to issues, you know, whether it's life or, you know, me or whatever. So yeah, so that's kind of that's good that you have some time now to pick it back up, though. I'd love to see it. So I wish I could see what you guys are doing here on these live streams. One of the things I thought about doing with these live streams is possibly doing some sort of like way that you can join me for, you know, if you want to share something like on a WIP Wednesday or something. I just haven't figured out all the ins and outs of that yet. Oh, Carlene, yes, I know. You live in one of the hottest states, I think, out there. Yeah, my husband grew up in Phoenix, so, and I've been there. I remember the very first time I ever went to Phoenix to visit his grandmother when we first were married. It was April 15th, and it was the first day that year that it cracked 100. April 15th. I was just like, oh, so I can't even imagine. So yeah, the heat does. I'm trying to come up with, in fact, my next pattern that I'm going to be working on. I've got a couple that I need to finish, and then I need to start crocheting. I finally figured out what to do with this yarn. I think I've showed you guys this before. This is from Chaos Fiber Co. It is her electric blue colorway. And I'm going to be making a project that is going to be summer friendly. I hope it's not socks. Socks are summer friendly, but this is going to be something different. So hopefully I'll be starting it hopefully next week. That's kind of my goal right now. Talking about WIPs, I am finishing up a slideshow for a presentation I'm doing on the 16th at the Crochet Guild of America's retreat on publishing. So that's something I've been working on. I've got like 3-4 slides left to finish. Yesterday, I got through most of them. It's just been hard, honestly. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and sign off because it seems like there's only been a couple of you here, and I'm so glad you are here. Trust me, I'm so glad. But that's pretty much WIP Wednesday for me. So I'm going to go back and finish my slideshow, and then hopefully I can start working on some new things that have been sitting on my desk for a while and I need to start working on. So have a great Wednesday. I hope your WIPs are flying off your hooks, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye, y'all.